Welcome. I'm here to share some love, yoga, yoga of meditation, peace and happiness with me, Shelly. Okay, so I decided to switch things up a bit. With my new journey of yoga, I'm inspired to share some breathing techniques and mantras. Breathing and mantra and meditation has really been changing my whole life. And I also just wanted to share some really fun pictures of my babies. So stick around at the end and you'll find some fun-filled action shots of the last couple of years. Helping me in my everyday life, and it is the power of mantra. This is just a nice mind-freeing mantra, and it's an Om Namaha Shivaya. Om, O-M, Namaha, N-A-M-A-H-A, Shivaya, S-H-I-V-Y-A, Shivaya. And it is just a nice, grounding, centering, amazing mantra. So I have some mala beads, and whether you have mala beads or not, you can still join me for this. And we're going to take our mala beads, and these are the lotus seed bead. And if you have a pair of mala beads or not, I'll just give you a little info. Mala beads are, we hold them between our middle finger, which is connecting us to the sky, and our thumb, which is connecting us to the earth. So if you know about your chakras, you have your root chakra, your sexual creative chakra, your solar plexus, your earthly chakras, and then your spiritual, your sky, is your heart for healing, throat chakra for speaking your truth, your intuition, third eye, and your spiritual chakra. And this pointer finger is actually the finger of the ego, the fire finger. So we're going to keep that finger away, and we're going to hold our mala beads, and we're going to just do like a slight little pinch. And if you can see, you just pinch some stuff on my chair between these two fingers, and then you just slightly feed, and every time you say a mantra, you move it. But when you are engaging this pointer finger, you're kind of coming in tune with your ego self. So we're going to let go of the ego self, and we're going to Om Namaha Shivaya. And so you can just settle into a comfortable seat. You can choose to lay down. You can get cozy on your couch, lay back in a chair. There's no right or wrong way to sit. If you are a traditional yogi, you might have been trained to sit crisscross applesauce, spine straight up, heart lifted, crown lifted, but just settle with whatever resonates with you. And we're going to begin this moment by taking a nice, deep belly breath in through our nose. Just let the air fill your belly and just let it exhale. And you can just take a couple just awareness breaths. Just breaths, observing just the airflow coming in and out. Not judging, not overthinking it, just observing. And naturally your breath might quicken, might become very deep, very shallow. Just let it be. So now as we're aware, we're going to come in and we're going to just take some nice conscious breaths, which are just breaths where you go within. And in this moment, we're going to just melt down into our seat, melt into the moment. We're going to open up our hearts, and I'm not talking about your physical heart. This is your anahata, which is Sanskrit for heart. It's your energy center, and your energy center is just the key to light inside of your body. So we're going to just breathe deeply in and out, and we're going to release. And Om Namaha Shivaya. 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 Om Namah 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 Shivaya. And you can just keep your gaze closed or soften your gaze and find a focal point as you just let go and allow yourself to keep open in your heart center and simply feel what it feels like to be inside of your body. Notice any feelings in your fingers, any warm tingling sensations, maybe in your toes. Maybe you feel a small rush of energy peeing throughout your body. Maybe you feel nothing at all. Maybe you are engulfed in thoughts. Thoughts keep coming in. You feel frustrations. Maybe you feel some anger, some doubt, little anxiety. Just breathe. And here in this moment, you are free from judgment. You are free. I am free to surrender and just let go whatever it is I'm holding on to and just let it go and know that I am accepted here. This is a safe place for you to be yourself. This is a safe place to let go any of the confines of your life, or the confines of the world. Just breathe deeply. Now we're going to just bring our attention to our heart center. I like to put my hands over my heart center, where you can choose to rest your hands palms up. Put your hands by your side. Just feel comfortable. And now we're going to begin by a small count. And we're going to take a nice deep inhale. And we're just going to gently count to 10 inside of our mind. And if any thought comes in, it's fine. Just start over from 1 and just gently breathe and bring your attention to the count, because where you bring your awareness, your attention, energy will grow. So bring your awareness within your breath. Nice deep belly breath. And internally, count to 10. And if you get to 10, keep going to 20. And then if you get to 2 and a thought comes in, a fear pops in, breathe and let it go. Let go of judgment. You can gently begin now. going to use the pranayama, the breathing flow, Sanskrit for life force airflow, of the Ujjayi breath. I like to call it my dragon breath. We're going to imagine there is a glass, a vase, or a glass of water. We're going to fill it up with water, and the water is going to pour from the base of the cup to the middle of the cup to the top of the cup. And as we pour the water out, the water is going to tip from the top of the cup to the middle to the bottom. So it's going to go like from bottom to top, top to bottom. I'll say it again. Bottom to top, top to bottom. So as we inhale, our breath is going to rush into our tummy. And just focus your attention, your awareness on your tummy. Feel the expansiveness of your belly. Make it big and deep and just breathe it in. And this breath is actually a combo between Ujjayi and the triple breath. And Ujjayi is just like this kind of deep, like you were fogging up a glass. As you relax your jaw and let your tongue go, you're going to close your mouth and push the air through your nose. So push it through your nose. Bring it down into your belly. And push it down and out. In. Ujjayi, or if you need to keep your mouth open. And now we're going to bring this breath into our side ribs. So place a hand on each side rib. And take a nice deep breath into your side ribs and feel them expand. In. Make your foggy sound. Exhale. Now in through your nose. Exhale. So let's try to close our mouth and bring that airflow from the back of our mouth. This is also called the Darth Vader breath. Think of Darth Vader and his mask. Just like an audible sound. And just breathe out. And now we're going to place our hands under our clavicle bone, this bone protruding right here to the outsides, winging out of our neck. And just breathe into that space. With that nice deep inhalation. And that nice exhale sound. So bring it in. And now let's use our nose. So this breath is going to feel like belly, side ribs, clavicle, and then chest, release, side ribs, release, belly, release. This is just a very amazing conscious breath. So follow my lead. Ready? Nice deep in through the nose, filling up the belly, filling up the side ribs, filling up the chest, releasing from the chest, releasing from the side ribs, releasing from the belly. So bring your nice deep breath in, fill up your belly, side ribs, chest, exhale, chest, side ribs, belly, and just flow with this breath. If this breath is not resonating with you, just return to your own breathing pattern. And now we're going to bring this breath, and we're going to count to our count of 10 or count of 20. And if a thought arises or floats in, just let it go and start fresh. And begin now. And now we're gently going to come back and begin by wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes. Softly lift your gaze up now. You can come back, wiggle your fingers, come here, and wiggle your toes. I know sometimes when I sit like that, my feet go numb, which my foot totally did go numb, and that's okay. I have a numb foot. And just sit, and I like to just be still and feel what it feels like inside of my body and feel the energy flowing. And don't stress about thought. Don't stress if you couldn't figure out maybe how to say the Sanskrit word correctly, or couldn't get the right flow, or couldn't clear your thoughts. Release yourself from judgment, because the first part of anything is just showing up and being present. Just showing up. Showing up, you already have an A+. You're here. And the biggest part of mantra is it's going to help you reground, and it's going to help you free your mind, free your space, and it's going to help you connect within. And I'm now on I just completed week 4 of my Shambhala yoga teacher training. Yoga has been something that's been in and out of my life, and it's been something very regular for the past year, and even more so the past 6 months. It was actually early summer, so I would say it's rolling on about 9 months, and I got really intense, which I like to do. I have a tendency. I get borderline obsessed. In the summer, it was summertime with the kids, so no school, and I would wake up and meditate for 2 hours a day. So I think I kind of accomplished what most people would accomplish in like years of practice in a matter of a year, which is possible. I know a lot of people just encourage start small, start 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I would say at least 15 to 20, because even just the counting to 10 and coming back down, any practice, any ritual routine that you make in your day, it takes time. And you're not going to be perfect the first time. You're not going to be perfect the 17th time. My instructor's been meditating, practicing yoga for 25 years, and it was beautiful because he shared with us yogis, how he still has those meditations where thoughts come in, and sometimes you don't know what you're getting out of it. And the most important part is in a meditation practice is to just let go of any expectation, and mostly it's unrealistic expectations. So just letting go and just surrendering to what it is you're experiencing, and just being present. Because I actually listened to this amazing podcast, which I would highly recommend. It is the Model Health Show with Sean Stevenson, and it is with Light. I forgot his last name, but it's Light, like Light, and he has like busting the 5 myths of meditation, and he really dives in about posture and about how not being perfect and not judging yourself, and how sometimes we're in our practice, and like I was saying before, that our thoughts get so crazy, we get so engulfed in thoughts, and we immediately think, well, that sucks. I was thinking my whole meditation, and I didn't accomplish anything in my meditation. I'm still feeling crazy and stressed out. That happens sometimes. We are all people, humans, and energy comes and it goes. Just, you have to show up. And it was one really cool factoid, something that I learned was, when you find a nice practice, meditation actually, it helps not only calm your mind and find peace, it can help you find mental clarity. It will, from my experience, it helps you be grounded more. You make more conscious choices. Like me, I have found myself doing things that I wouldn't usually do. And tonight I went over after my long, amazing day of teacher training, which I learned some Sanskrit, which was amazing. And I was talking to my brother-in-law, and I've always had a good relationship with him. Like, I've known him for a very long time, 14 years. And he said, that is the most you've ever talked to me in our whole relationship. And he was saying how it was really wonderful to hear me talking about something that I'm so passionate about and how it's working for me. And it's this whole yoga and meditation. And I just really wanted to share with you. But yes, real quick, yoga, the practice of meditation, not just like the asana, the movement, the meditation going within aspect can help bring back some youthful years. It will help restore like collagen and elasticity in your skin. And he talks about how women are spending hundreds of dollars on these creams and oils and things for their face, which, to let you know, I've been washing my face with just water for 3 years. Water is the only thing I put on my face, other than, like, I do a little bit of makeup, but I only use water. I don't even use moisturizer, and I don't use any of that stuff. I just don't. It's like you're using just your airflow. And I think he said after 5 years, it helps reduce, I'm not sure exactly. I think it was about 2 to 5 years. And then once you get on a regular regimen, it helps just like bring you kind of back to where you are, opposed to nowadays people get so stressed out and you see someone who's 45 and they look 55 or 65, or you see someone who's 76 and they look 96. So I encourage you to just find that still place and just tune into mantra. Like, try to find something new. And even if that mantra seems like a lot, the Om Namaha Shivaya, go back to simple Om. Om. And if you don't have mala beads, you can count these lovely things called fingers. If 10 of them, count 10 times and then count 8. So 10 times. 1, 2. You just count off of your fingers. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, and count. So I love you so much, and I'm just here inspired to share and give to you this amazing gift that has just been unraveling before me. And something, like I said, that meditation has just opened new doors and new avenues in my life, and I'm just very grateful and truly feeling what it feels like to be compassionate of other people's feelings and my own, and be accepting of myself and not as hard on myself. But I'm not perfect. I still have my moments, of course. And just really finding this place where I can forgive myself. It's pretty incredible. So, love you so much. Namaste. Love, peace, and so much happiness.